Welcome back to a Notch Higher YouTube living channel. This is Jasmine, where I am creating a space and cultivating an environment where healthy relationship skills can be learned, developed, practiced in order to thrive. How, Sway? How can I do that? Well, I share information and I share resources and things that have helped me and things that I am actually working on and things that have helped other people so that you can get the information, resource, connection, something that you could possibly use to make your life better. So today is the final day, the last day in April. It is April the 30th. So it is time for me to go on my social media pause. Since it was 2013. Yes, I did it January of 2023. And I went through that year of each month from the 1st through the 7th. I picked the first 7 days to come off social media, specifically Instagram that I've gotten on, Instagram, LinkedIn, and I'm off social media for those first 7 days. The reason why I'm sharing this with you is because I want to offer you something for you to practice. What can you do to give yourself a little bit more margin? It may be eating less processed foods. It may be drinking more water. It may be reading more for your personal and professional growth. It may be coming off of social media. What I would like to also ask you is, it is now the end of April. Where are you with assessing what you said that you wanted to do for 2025? This is not about your goals. This is not about putting anything in judgment on you. What it is to check in with you to see where you are for the year. I'm doing the same thing. I started off with an SOS challenge with Coach Lisa A. Smith, and it was a great challenge. And then I went into what's called her Farm to Table program, which this is my last day of the class and the course and the program. And it was something I am grateful that I have done for myself. So how about for you? What do you want to do for yourself where you can become more of the person you were designed to be? I have been sharing about my workbook, Healthy by Design. I'll put it up there so that you can see it. And I want to offer you the book that I will be reading for the rest of Q2. So until the end of June. I'm going to pull it up here. It's called Uncommon Accountability. This is one of the books that I reference in Healthy by Design, and I wanted to share with you. For anyone who is interested in doing some reading, this book is one that I read last year, and it talks about accountability in a different way, and it really helped me see that accountability is not simply someone telling you or making sure you do what you want to do. The way it does say a radical new approach to greater success and fulfillment. What this book helped me to see is that accountability is more of ownership on my part. When I say I wanted to do something, or I want to do something, or I want to change, I still will need or may need someone else to assist me in that change. And at the same time, I have to take complete responsibility and ownership of what I'm saying I'm going to do, as opposed to relegating what I want and hoping that someone else will get me to where I want to go. I never looked at accountability that way, and I never looked at accountability without it being punitive or judgmental or more consequential. Yes, and I may or may not be saying that correctly, but what I'm saying is that I looked at accountability of what will happen consequentially if I don't do it. So when I do this with a shift and being an owner of what I want, my thoughts go to what did I say I would do? What did I say I would be? Who did I say I wanted to become? How do I need to do this? So taking ownership of myself. I noticed that I just said the word so. I've been looking and listening to myself lately and am taking accountability of how I am articulating my words and my life. And I am committing to elevating how I do things, not to impress anyone else. I know sometimes for me, it has been a little bit of laziness because study and focus is something that I must continue on and intentionally do. I pause because I want this to be a reflection for you also to see where in your life are you wanting to take more ownership of what is going on in your life. Not in a judgmental way, self-critical, or even something that is punitive for you or you're just not getting it right. But elevating to come to the place of your fearfully and wonderfully, beautifully made status that you were created. I am going to be going through Uncommon Accountability. You can pick up the book if you're interested, and I will be reading this and really studying until the end of Q2. You can also reach out and get the book Healthy by Design. It's a workbook. And I am slowing down because on this last day of April, I am going to give 60 seconds of pause. In the social media world, this is a little bit unorthodox. I am choosing to do that. As I said, from May 1st through May 7th, I will also be not posting, so I won't have a post next week. You can check out my other videos. I am asking also if you can like, subscribe, share this to somebody else that you would think the content resonates with. My focus and intention is to grow the channel to at least the 1,000 subscriber mark, because I want to have more healthy by design conversations get out into the algorithm. Here we go. 60 seconds. There we have it. Have a great rest of your month, and I'll see you in the month of May.